Hello, welcome to the Daily Political Tarot Readings here on the Black and Orange channel. Thank you so much for being here. It's so wonderful. I so look forward to talking with you guys and seeing what I can do to answer questions from just not with. I'm just reading on the collective energy. Yeah, that's all I'm doing here. But we do it together. We get together and it's fun. It's fun. Okay, the energy's terrible because these people are terrible, but it's still fun. It's still fun to hang out with you guys. So, and if you're watching on replay, hello. Also, when I'm done here, I go down into the first pinned comment, but also the description box. YouTube's a little funny with the pinned comments sometimes, but in the description box, I type out all the questions from today, and then I timestamp everything so you can go right to what you're interested in. Get in, get out, and you don't have to listen to me jibber jab, which I do at the beginning here. I gather questions and talk with people and whatnot. So, okay. I have my protein shake to stir, and 10% of all income that comes into the channel goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That's an ongoing thing. Hello, Arlette. Hello. And I'm feeling a little bit like I've got this little cauldron. I'm here to read on the tarot cards. Oh, great cocoa protein shake. What news have you? Anyway. All right. I take your questions. Just put your questions in all caps in the chat. Anything in all caps, I'll know you're talking to me. Other than that, please just type normally. And if YouTube cuts off, it'll sometimes dump questions and knock me out. Farther down, I won't know where I am. And just put your question in again. Put a YT in front of it, and I'll know that YouTube cut it off earlier. But if I don't read on your question, it is never anything personal. I promise. And I really would feel terrible if I hurt your feelings, because I know apparently it does hurt some people's feelings, and that makes me feel bad. I'm not on high here. I'm not the great psychic Griswelda who knows all, and I'm not some, oh, you know, she has her own channel and she thinks she's all that. No, if I thought I was all that, I wouldn't still be worried about my hair and worried about everything to try to make things good and pleasant and nice to look at. And I wouldn't care so much, but I do care. All right, so I'm going to look for your questions. I am still working on ye old little notebooky thing. Oh, you can actually see it today. So I'm just going to turn the page. And I should have Sunday should be right here. Yep, June 6th. Right there, ready to go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, right there. Just face your questions right there. All righty. I was watching Celtic Tarot Sheila before I came on. She was looking at the next 7 months for Gates and Texas and that whole, and I do know what happened to Trump. It's all over Twitter. I'm not going to make fun of the man for having the problem. It's probably what caused what happened. And if you don't know, I have no interest in shaming anybody for their body aging. However, he has been so awful that there's a part of me that how do I say this? It's like I fight with myself. If I was in that room and people were making fun, I probably would. I know me. I would say something. I'd be like, leave him alone for that. But there's so many other things to attack Trump for. His body way. Although, okay, and then the last thing I will say on this topic is that I think that I could be wrong. What do I know? But in reading some of the comments and things, tweets that people are coming out with, I wonder if what kind of health care he's getting, if any, because there are things they can do to help with that. And the funniest one, which does help some people, and I just think it's funny in a kind of cute way, is apparently you can get Botox. They can Botox your bladder, and apparently it helps a lot. But I think that's kind of funny, kind of, yes, this may be aged, but my bladder looks perfect. but no, I don't make fun of people for aging. So not even him. He's being ridiculed though, and you know that's going to make him crazy. Crazy. Okay. All right. Let's see. Rochelle checked out that Q tarot reader. She rambled a lot. I get 100 times more substance out of 17 minutes here than I got there. Oh, I didn't have time to go look yet. Thanks for letting me know. All right, we've got questions. Holly in France, I saw clips from 45's speech yesterday. Has there been a significant decline in his mental condition? We can look. Okay. Significant decline in Trump's mental condition. Okay, that will be number one. We will look there. Okay. All right, so that's number one. Thank you, Holly. All right. Shirley, how will the Democrat strategy of using Marjorie Troll Greene as a Republican poster child, I'm guessing how it will work. Hello, Deborah. Strategy of using the other side uses AOC and Ilhan Omar. Is that her name? From Minnesota? Is that the right name? Oh my gosh, you wouldn't believe the heinous things they say about her. Jeez. Oy. GG. Poster child. Got it. All right, that will be number 2. Thank you. All right, got that. And what else have we got? Let's see. Thank you, Arlette. And I'm still looking for anything in all caps. Hello, Jalicia. Hello, Love Jalou. All right, let's see how many questions. I can go look in my I can look at my phone. I've got plenty to read on. It's not like, oh gosh, I don't have anything to read on today. Of course I have things to read on today. I have things to read on every day. Okay. Oh, okay. Sorry, what happened? Okay, YouTube just dumped a whole bunch of stuff. Hang on. Aha. Jalicia, can you read on Joe Manchin? Why is he going against the Dems? Okay. Manchin. Why is he going against the Dems? All right, I'll ask. Thank you. Yeah, I was reading about him this morning as well, and it's okay. Gary's having some hot chocolate. Yum. Okay, Charles, I'm sorry, I misread that. Charles is saying, I have a strong feeling Biden will succeed despite Manchin. Do you have that same feeling? Well, I want to look at the cards. Biden succeed despite Manchin. Okie dokie. Got that. Well, I'll ask Charles. I'll ask. I think so. I have a feeling he will too, but I want to look at the cards. I think we should look at the cards. Okay. Thank you. Da, da. Let's see. Okay, Love Jalou, what is Giuliani doing now? Is he working with the DOJ to get Trump? Okay. What is Giuliani doing now? Working. Is he working with the DOJ? All right, that'll be number 5. Thank you, Love Jalou. We'll look at that. Okay, fine. Hey, how are George P. Bush's chances in Texas? What does his family think of his attachment to 45? George P. Bush. Chances in Texas. What does his family think of his attachment to 45? Well, let's have a look. Family think. All right, got it. All right, that'll be number 6. Thank you. Thank you, 5. All right, what's next here? And I can tell. Okay. Marie, do you see the possibility of a U.S. civil war in our lifetime? Possibility of a U.S. Well, considering we are so close to having our Pluto return for the first time, we're actually doing better than I might have guessed. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, this could be a lot worse. In our lifetime. And of course, I realize everybody here is a different age, but ballpark. Okay, that will be number 7. Thank you, Marie. Got that down. All righty. Hippie, Sue to the rescue. Ooh, sharing positive energy. Absorb and replenish. Thanks, keep smiling. Looks great on you. I like it. I like it. Thank you. Rosetta Manchin's a dino. He's frustrating. He's frustrating is what he is. Renier, Manchin's just trying to set himself apart so his name will be remembered. Charles, thanks. And you can call me Charlie. Okay. I'll try to remember. Thank you, Charlie. Okay. Oh, Polly Wanda, it's a chilly 93 degrees Fahrenheit in Baltimore. Would you like a sweater? Okay. More paper, please. Will the federal Ninth Circuit uphold the California... Oh, my gosh. The California assault weapons ban. Federal judge in the Ninth Circuit ruled California weapons ban is unconstitutional. Woodless case because of the Supreme Court. Oh, there's a judge who overturned the ban against... Oh, my gosh. Yes. Oh, and for people who are new here, if I'm rolling my eyes, if I sound annoyed or frustrated, it is never at people asking the question or you or anything. It's at the situation and these people who are doing the things. Okay, so Federal Ninth Circuit. Federal Ninth Circuit. Uphold the California assault weapons ban. What could go wrong? All right. All right, I've got 8 questions. I've got space for 4 more. So anything in all caps. Okay. Charlene, what happened now that a federal judge compared an AR-15 to a knife? Yeah, that's... okay. Oh, okay. Where am I? Where am I? YouTube? Okay. Lola, will Paul Gosar suffer any consequences for conspiring with the Oath Keepers? Ooh. Hello, Ashley. I like these questions. All right, so Lola's asking, will Paul Gosar suffer for conspiring with Oath Keepers? Okay, that'll be number 9. Will Texas reject Abbott and his extreme policies? Have they had enough? Vicky's asking. Okay, Vicky, will Texas, and I'm legally allowed to call it that because I have lived there. Will Texas reject Abbott's extreme policies? Got that? All right. Jayla's saying that George P. Bush was on fair and balanced. Anyway, this morning he threw his family under the bus. Jeez. Lovely. Is it Driolita? I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Is Trump going to get away with pretending to be mentally ill? Ooh. Okay. This goes with this. Get away with pretending mentally ill. Okay, got it. That will be number 11. Got it. And I've got space for 1 more. And then I will get going on answering these as best I can. Okay. Okay, DLC. What? Okay, DLC has a question. What is the reason the Parliamentarian changed how Dems can use the Reconciliation Act? All bills must pass out of committee with bipartisan votes before allowed to come to the floor for a vote? Hold, please. Parliamentarian reconciliation. 3 days ago, Democrats' reconciliation strategy dealt a blow. Parliamentarian guidance deals blow to reconciliation strategy. Senate rules referee says use of special process. Yeah, who is this person? Okay, seriously, who is this person? Hang on. Senate Rules Referee says use of special procedure to pass multiple filibuster-proof bills should be reserved for extraordinary circumstances. Senate. Okay, so it's going to be on the Senate Parliamentarian. So frustrating. Sorry, this is taking me a minute to find this information so I can read on it. The new guidance issued to the Senate staff on Friday suggests Democrats will get just one more try this year to pass the filibuster-proof legislative package. I thought they only had one anyway. If they want to use reconciliation yet again, they'd need to adopt a fiscal 2023 budget resolution next year, but would likely only get one shot then as well. That's what I thought they were already facing that. Senate Parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough. Okay. Elizabeth M-A-C, Mac, D-O-N-O-U-G-H. Elizabeth McDonough, her 4-page opinion makes clear her view that the framers of the 1974 law establishing a modern budget process didn't intend for lawmakers to be able to use the budget reconciliation process as many times as they could jam into a given year. Okay, I'm just having a quick look. So she also noted, and talking about her thing, but why? And okay, it doesn't explain why, so let's look at why. Okay. Well, so that's number 12. We'll look at her. That's confusing. Actually, I might even start with her because that's confusing. Okay. All right. So I'm afraid I've got my 12 questions for today. I saw some good ones. I'm sorry. But it's kind of first come, first serve. Sorry. And thank you, Marcia. Stop worrying. I have Saturn on my ascendant. It is, I cannot be in public without worrying. Anyway, no, it's fine. Okay. All right. So we've got questions. We've got questions. Let's read on. Okay. So we are 24 minutes in. Let's start with her. And actually, what does this woman look like? Elizabeth McDonough. All right. What was her name? So I can just copy and paste. Elizabeth. Senate Parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough. Search Google. She looks, she just looks like a person. She's the first woman to hold her position. Here, I'll share. Share screen. Chrome tab. Senate Parliamentarian. Share. Let me get rid of this for a moment. Boop. That's her. That little tiny picture way over there. That's her. Okay? So that's where we're starting. Boop. 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 Okay. Elizabeth McDonough. I'm surprised. I shouldn't be, but I'm kind of surprised at the sheer number of people of Scottish heritage who are in politics. There are so many names. Jay was saying exactly, Gary, same discussion on the readers this morning. What you guys are talking about us? DLC, I also read the Democrats can replace her if they choose to. Will Dems replace her? Oh, okie dokie. All right, so we're at 26. All right, Elizabeth McDonough. First of all, just what are you thinking? Yes, they can also be Irish. I agree, Renee. I thought of that as soon as those words were out of my mouth. Elizabeth McDonough. She actually is trying to avoid confusion. Has anybody else seen anything about then Democrats possibly being able to replace Elizabeth McDonough? Is that a true thing? Elizabeth McDonough, where are you? Well, she's not feeling particularly popular this morning, but so why would this suddenly change now? Why would this change now? And why is it Democrats finally getting some power and suddenly there's something new to block them? Although what she blocked, I thought they could only do anyway. I thought that was the situation to begin with, but apparently they had more leeway than I thought. It's frustrating because Kamala can override her opinion. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay, basically getting general fatigue and fear from Trump world. I think she's getting serious threats now, or she was. I think, was she there on January 6th? Because I'm getting fear. Oh, Linda, I hope you feel better. Okay. Chad, the Hanged Man. All right. Knight of Wands. Hermit. Magician. GLC, yeah, she's been parliamentarian for a while because I'm getting fear. I'm getting real fear from her. Fear from the whole January 6th thing, the whole she's like crying at night, and she needs some therapy, but she's trying to just do her work. But now she's come up with this thing, and the Democrats are saying, excuse you. Okay, Gary's saying the most recent example of a vice president as president of the Senate overruling the parliamentarian was Nelson Rockefeller in 1975. So she herself, she's doing, what's going to happen to her? And then we'll... So what is going to happen to Elizabeth McDonough, Senate Parliamentarian? Linda, I can't see. Oh, bless. What's going to happen to her? She's having troubles. Star card, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. She has hope. I'm going to guess she has kids, because this is, it feels like that's her comfort, and she's not alone. She isn't the only person who was there, and she gets comfort. People who went through all of this together. So I'm not getting, okay, so maybe it's in the other questions. So at 30, will Kamala Harris override her? Which, according to you, thank you very much, last happened in, you said 1975? Gary, I don't want to see harm. I just want her decision overturned. I agree. We don't want anybody. I don't want Trump being hurt. I don't want anybody being hurt. Will Kamala Harris override her, as was done? Kamala Harris override her, as was last done in 1975. Kamala knows her. And I can hear Kamala Harris's voice very, very clearly. I'm not sure what she's saying, but I can hear her voice very clearly. And she's laughing about something. She's trying to joke with somebody to try to lighten the mood. Okay, so it isn't going to be like I go in there and I'm going to override you. It's just more of a, let's try to salvage some kind of relationship here, woman to woman. But they both know who the top dog in that room is. Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, if need be. If she feels like if Kamala Harris feels like she needs to override Senate Parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough, she will. Pamela's saying they have to tread carefully because of 2022. But it also helps in 2022 if they are seen to be doing a great deal for the country. And we know the Republicans are just blocking everything left, right, and center. So, yeah, they'll try to attack her, but she'll be in a position of strength. And people will see leadership, and they will see the Biden administration and the Democrats working to give people jobs and infrastructure and all kinds of stuff that are very popular policies. Yeah. So 36. Well, I understand. I saw something. Oh, that was it. She fears the mafia. Kashmir, thank you. She fears the mafia style of the Republicans. I understand that, but why take it out on the Democrats who are in power right now? So will Democrats replace Senate Parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough? Democrats replace her. If they're afraid of what it looks like, I mean, my gosh, compared to what McConnell did, he stole a Supreme Court seat. He lied to keep Merrick Garland out, and then rammed the Stepford Justice in. I mean, please. So will Democrats replace? So it feels like 3 cards. Will Democrats replace Elizabeth McDonough? I agree, Stephen. We need the voting rights bill passed for the 2022 election. Yep. Knight of Wands. Aggressive right extremism. Okay. Secrets and higher wisdom. Her term is going to end, or her time in office, rather, not her term. Her time in office is going to end because she might be trying to do the right thing for a different era, but she's going to be told to take her swords of rulings and go. And that's at the center, because what the Republicans are doing and stopping and pushing, they are just, and getting away with, are just egregious. It's just egregious. It's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. She will be. It will be like, look, lovely concept you have there, but we're dealing with extremists, and they're inside the House. And after some more very, very important things are just not passing that would otherwise, we're not handing all the power to the Republicans. Nope. They will replace her. It's just a matter of time. Same thing with like the filibuster. I keep getting that they're going to start incrementally making it harder and harder to use and finally get rid of it eventually. Hey, I just did 3 readings on Senate Parliamentarian Elizabeth McDonough. So now we are moving on to Trump's mental condition at 39. Okay. Someone was watching the Trump speeches from yesterday, whenever it was, and said that they thought there was a significant decline in Trump's mental condition. Is that true? Has there been a significant decline in Trump's mental condition? Give me a minute to say what I think is that card saying. Give me a chance to look at the other cards and to clean up my language. Ace of Wands. Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Magician, Four of Swords, he's good enough to stand trial. Pushing this is his new beginning to push his racist, gross, disgusting agenda. Two cards here, but it's to help his financial coffers. He's hurting financially, and which is crazy because he's got millions and millions of dollars flowing in, but he's got millions and millions and millions of dollars that are flowing out too. So he's up there talking. He hasn't been particularly bright, maybe ever, but he when he was 40, was he brighter than he is now? Yes. But it feels like people aren't really expecting much from him. Is he good enough to stand trial? Is he good enough to be awful to people? Yes, especially women. 42. Will Trump get away with pretending to be mentally ill? When indicted, and it does very much feel like a when indicted, also sounds nice. When Trump is indicted, will he get away with pretending to be mentally ill or ill? Will Trump get away with pretending to be ill? Trump get away with pretending to be ill. Like Manafort. Oh, so pathetic. Ewart, I'm still amazed we suffered him for all these years and then 5 years of his presidency. Legal decision. It's an option. Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Knight of Swords. No. He's not going to. And part of it's narcissism. He cannot admit weakness. He cannot, in order to have his lawyers come forward and say he's mentally incapacitated. I don't know, for all that he's a con man, which he is, I don't know that his ego could handle that. But my goodness, does he have legal stuff coming at him? And he's trying to keep up the facade that he's the super smart. He's the J for genius. And yes, that was it's hearsay, but I mean hearsay. It's just a story that was told, but it was told by a Republican to another Republican. That when Trump was asked, "What does the J in her name stand for?" he said, "Genius." I can't make this stuff up. No, he needs this facade. It's also how he keeps making money. If he says, "I'm too weak, I'm mentally compromised," his rabid followers aren't going to keep giving him money. Why would they? And on that side, you know that you have to be a strong man. They like authoritarians. They don't like weakness. And Trump certainly doesn't like weakness. So I'm not too worried about that one. Now, on the other side, 45, 30. All right. Hang on a second. Let me just take a sip here. Yes, Paul, I want a genius. Gary, yeah. I know. Theodore, a brain. Yes. Very much so. All right. All right. Okay, so I'm asking about a Democratic strategy here. Will the Democratic strategy of using Marjorie Troll Greene as Republican poster child work? Will the Democratic strategy of using Marjorie Troll Greene? Oh, I'm seeing pictures. I'm seeing like billboards of Gates, not necessarily Marjorie Taylor Greene. It's just listing these are crooks. What am I drinking? This is coffee, and this is chocolate protein shake. Chariot. I definitely want to go after her. And she shoots herself in the foot all the time. She alienates voters. And it's not necessarily where she lives, she alienates voters all over. She makes various moderates say, you know what, I normally vote Republican, but okay, the star. Oh, she feels like she is the star. There's the truth, but she's not using the sort of truth. It's almost like this is reversed. 4 of Cups. Death card, Page of Cups. The likelihood of a Democrat taking over her seat are apparently slim and none. But politically, the Republicans like that I won't work with Democrats, but all of this craziness, that's political death, and this would be a Democrat possibly taking her seat eventually. That doesn't make any sense. The likelihood, yeah. Aggressively going after people can work both ways. Yeah, I don't. We'll have to see what this is. Maybe they throw her out, so the Democrats can move forward with what they're doing. That would make more sense to me logically. But definitely more Democratic power after her political death. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. All right. What is next? Excuse me. All right. I feel I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood to read about the assault weapons ban. You know, you just get in that mood to read on. No, I'm kidding. No, is anybody ever in the mood to read on assault weapons? No, but let's do that. All right, so at 50. All right, at 49:45. Okay, so apparently a federal judge in the 9th Circuit Court has ruled that the California ban on assault weapons is unconstitutional. So it's going to be appealed, and it may go to the Supreme Court and whatnot. So the California ban on assault weapons, will it ultimately hold? Oh, sorry. Hang on. Let me close this door. A second. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay. Will the California ban on assault weapons hold? It might go to the Supreme Court. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, Holly and Friends saying the judge said an assault rifle is the same as a Swiss Army knife. That's California. I didn't know I had a card for California, but apparently that's it. Chariot, Devil, Star, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. There's hope. But they'll just, on the right, they'll just keep fighting, keep fighting. But this energy here, that's it not going well. This is the amount of damage done. This is drawing attention to shootings and a lot of attention to shootings and how much damage can be done. But there's hope in the middle. So the ban may stand ultimately, but the right will find something else to go complain about or whatever. Rita, was the judge bribed to rule that way? It feels like, no, it's just how he he's just that awful. But it was the judge who compared it was AR-15 to a Swiss Army knife. Was he bribed? What the? It was a legal decision, but you notice this isn't the justice card. This is the lowercase human level legal decision. This is his opinion. Two of Cups. There's a thief card. Oh no, there's no money here. I'd be very surprised if he's not a very conservative judge. If he's not, you know, I don't want to say too much, but with those liberals with their yeah. I'd call him a Neanderthal, but apparently Neanderthals weren't that bad. Okay. So, Manchin. All right, let's 5430. Why is Manchin going against the Democrats is the question. Now, here's the thing. He won't support the big voting rights bill, a big voting rights bill, but he said he will support the John Lewis bill. He won't accept any bill that he won't vote for any bill that does not have any Republican support at all. But I found that odd. It's like but apparently the John Lewis voting rights bill has some Republican support, so he'll vote for that. Oh, Artemis, thank you. Manchin, why are you going against the Democrats? Where are you? I feel like it's walking past me. He's not listening to other people. The thing is, though, he knows we can't get rid of him. He switches parties, and he officially switches parties. Control of the Senate goes to McConnell. Hey. Temperance. High Priestess. Emperor. What is his approval rating in his own state? Page of Swords. Does anybody know? Empress. Judgment. Oh, you might have some secret ambitions. Look how big this guy is in comparison to where he's standing. I mean, those are trees. It's like he's 50 feet tall. Or 100 feet tall, or whatever. That's how, when it comes to legislative matters, Manchin feels 100 feet tall. I think this might be West Virginia. What kind of judgment he's going to get there? I know how frustrating it is, D2, but things could be worse. Kate, Kate. Yes, I have seen I've seen quite a bit of that humor that's been going through the chat. I'm just letting it go. This is with legislature. Something about leaving? Not necessarily leaving his job. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Page of Pentacles. Yes, two Democrats. He's looking like a baby Republican. Strength. He has power. 10 of Pentacles. But he ends up helping the Republican cause. But he's in a position of strength. And as long as he's a Democrat, we control what gets to the floor, and we are in charge of the committees. Because, yes, it could get really, really ugly. Hollywood, I must admit, West Virginia has the most beautiful Capitol building, like a glorious Roman temple. Oh, I haven't seen that one. Way, way, way back in the day, I actually got married at the old state Capitol building in Baton Rouge. Beautiful, beautiful building. The stained glass, gorgeous. The whole ceiling in the main area, gorgeous. Manchin. There's Biden's agenda. Sun card. Page of Wands. Hermit. He's being scrutinized. There are people trying to figure out how they can get leverage on him, and Moss just to read Trump's energy was just deplorable enough. Please hit a like button for me. Thank you. Laura, I got married at the Santa Barbara courthouse. It's beautiful too. Oh, nice. Ewat saying Massachusetts has a beautiful state house. Nice. Pen. All right, so 1:45. Will Biden succeed? Will his policies succeed? Will Biden's policies pass? Will Biden succeed despite Manchin? Despite what Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia has taken it upon himself to do. Biden agenda. Will he succeed despite Manchin? Oh, well, the energy's better. The energy around Joe Biden is so much better than these other people. He's still a politician, don't get me wrong, but it's a breath of fresh air. It's like, oh, and he actually cares about the air quality. Republicans working. Caring about the environment. Caring about the people. Chad. Hello, Chad. Hanged Man. 4 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. This is supposed to be a thief card. I'm not sure it is. This is Biden's agenda being blocked. Manchin isn't helping. But there's some... What is this Wheel of Fortune? Something comes out about a theft? Or... What is that? Will Biden succeed? Will his agenda succeed despite Joe Manchin? What is the Wheel of Fortune and 7 of Swords? Institution. Sword of Truth. Ace of Swords. King of Swords. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Yes, there's a real possibility it will. Okay, so that answers that question. I've probably answered some version of this before, but I think that brings up something that I think, because of what that was saying, I think we need to look at. 103.45, or 104, actually. So I'm going to write this down. 104. Will arrests of Republicans allow Dems to pass more legislation? So have a look at that. It's kind of what it felt like. Stephen's saying, if we don't get the voting rights bill and infrastructure bill, our future looks rigged and full of potholes. I agree. So, will arrests of Republicans allow Democrats to pass more legislation? Hang on, let me really go for this energy. Hang on. I just had a chunk of cards just fall out. Hold, please. One, two, three, four, five of them. McConnell would go nuts. Will arrests of Republicans allow Democrats to pass more legislation? Republicans. Arrests of Republicans allow Democrats to pass more legislation. Ten of Swords. All right, Queen of Cups. So that's the Biden administration. Okay. And Democrats in power. Magician. Okay, standing up. Empress, that's America. Three of Cups. Happy Democrats. Page of Wands. All right, this isn't. This is Democrats getting things through. America's seeing it. Democrats seeing things through, which helps with the far right use everything that's done here to their advantage. Yeah, as an argument that, they've gone off the rails, they're doing all the extreme things, but I've got 10 of Swords in the back here. I think there might be something here I'm not quite picking up on. One more try. 3 cards. Will enough Republicans be arrested out of Congress, especially the Senate, that there won't be enough votes on the other side? Allowing Republicans to vote even when they wouldn't normally, like maybe if they're indicted, I don't know. Right now, they feel like they're sitting pretty. That's aggressive law enforcement. That is corruption. These are the 2 cards of aggressive aggressive corruption. Sorry, aggressive law enforcement in response to aggression, but it's going to hit. It's going to Republicans. It's going to hit the Trump people. And you communicate, but it's not as it's not necessarily that. But I do feel like Biden getting success, but I don't know that it's a sheer number of arrests that help tilt the power in the Senate. What is this about? Trump aggression, insult to injury. Some people are definitely going to jail for corruption. going to prison for corruption. But it may have more to do with Trump's. I don't. The energy's muddled. I'm not. There's something here, but I'm not looking at it from the right direction. Let's try again tomorrow. We'll try again tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, there's some, I'm not looking at it from the right angle. The question is it coming from the right angle? So, okay, anyway. Giuliani, 1:10:30. What is Giuliani doing now? Is he working with the DOJ? Yeah, I read on him yesterday, day before, something like that. It basically, the man's living inside a bottle. That's what it feels like. Entertainment only. What do I know? Just reading on the collective energy. Just feels like he lives inside a bottle. Giuliani, what are you doing? Are you working with the DOJ? Well, he's not. He can't keep his mouth shut even when he's sober. It's like interviewing Hagrid. Shouldn't have said that. Well, shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have said that. Teacher, you seem a little tired today. No more than normal, but thank you. I appreciate that you care. I was on the treadmill for quite a while this morning. Maybe that's it, but I'm okay. Thank you. 6 of Cups. New York. Favorite haunts. Old friends. Star. Favorite bars he's been going to for years. Working with the DOJ. They want information from him. We will get some information, but there's a suspension. He's hurting. And it's only once he falls from once the financial situation gets dire enough, I think that's when he really just lays it all on the line, because he has nothing to lose at that point. Thank you, 5. Giuliani. Queen of Swords. Investigators. All up in his grill. Judgment. Nostalgia. Star. He's not, I'm getting this wavy kind of nostalgia. Yes, there's judgment. The main thing is he can't keep his mouth shut. He says the stuff out loud he shouldn't, and he's continuing to do that because he starts talking, and he's been and they know how to manipulate him. I mean, these people are interrogators. They know how to get information out of someone, and if somebody's drunk and has a history of blurting out the incriminating stuff, yeah, he's not doing well. He's not doing well. It would be wonderful if he would just put down the bottle completely, but I don't know if I don't think he's actually going to do that, which is sad. All right. George P. Bush. I gotta look this up. I don't know this guy. George P. Bush. Oh, him. Oh, yeah, I know who he is. Lives in Houston. Jeb's son. I forgot. Silly me. News. He's running for attorney general in Texas and courting Trump. All right, so he wants to be AG in Texas. Okay. George Prescott Bush. Oh, boy. Oh, he put out a video that does not mention his father, nor his uncle, nor his grandfather. It does pay homage to Donald Trump. Yick. Thank you, Moss. Thank you, Pamela. Polywanda, rumor or serious drinking problem? Well, I'm reading on the collective energy, so I don't know for certain, but Giuliani's energy is... He may as well be a ship. He's so permanently in that bottle. All right, George Prescott Bush. 117. All right. Jeb's son. Jeb! Exclamation point. So, here we are. Here we are again. Jeb! Exclamation point. Jeb's son, George Prescott Bush, George P. Bush, is running to be the Attorney General in Texas. And he is a huge Trump supporter. George Prescott Bush, running for Attorney General in Texas. Oh, well, the name recognition will get him a lot of votes. But anybody who's actually paying attention is going to be like, Well, thank you, Jesse. Queen of Swords, Attorney General. He wants to be the investigator. He wants to decide who people go after or not. The DOJ in Texas. His family was supposed to be so proud. Mm-hmm. Queen of Wands, High Priestess, Chariot, Five of Swords, Judgment. He's definitely politically wedded to Trump, which is not higher wisdom. This is aggressive law enforcement. Well, it's aggressive movement, but this is insult to injury and judgment. Something's going to come out about him. I don't know what. Something's going to come out about him is what this judgment, that's not a yay election day. It's next to the insult to injury card, and right with the Chariot in the center. It may be something he believes about what law enforcement should be doing, who they should be going after and who they shouldn't. That comes out like an open mic, hot mic he doesn't realize is on, or George Prescott Bush. What's going to happen to you? 5 cards. What's going to happen to George Prescott Bush? He's going to remind people how important it is for Democrats to vote. He's kind of in the wrong era. Four of Cups, Six of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Cups, Knight of Swords. He does not want to work with Democrats. If it were up to him, he would find a way to give Trump victory. But this Wheel of Fortune, there's evidence of things he hasn't done, and this is aggressive law enforcement coming at him. Something's going to come out about him, so we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But that's what I'm getting. I'm not getting, yes, he's going to be the Attorney General. He's going to. It's more like they're actually going to come after him, is what it feels like. All right, 121. 121. Oh, from ickiness to ickiness. Okay. Will Paul Gosar suffer for conspiring with the Oath Keepers? Paul Gosar. We read on the best people. Paul Gosar. Oh, yuck. Ugh. Oh, man. Gosar's energy, and the word I'm getting is compromised. Paul Gosar, will you suffer for conspiring with the Oath Keepers? Didn't feel right. Well, Paul Gosar. Let me try again. Where are we? 120. 122.30. I'll try again. Will Paul Gosar suffer for conspiring with the Oath Keepers? I'm just getting really horrible energy, like walking into cobwebs of gunk and everything itches now. Yeah, theft card. Seven of Swords. Hierophant, Star. Oh, I should be using this. Hierophant, Star. Page of Pentacles. Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. That doesn't speak to consequences. You're going to face legal problems. Gosar, you're going to face legal problems for conspiring with the Oath Keepers. Knight of Pentacles. Knights to protect the realm. Okay. Insult to injury. Justice. Empress. King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. This is America. This is the insurrection. Those people going to court blaming Trump. Was that Trump or Gosar himself? I felt like Trump, but Gosar. Insurrection. Temperance. Queen of... He's going to be able to minimize some of it, but I wonder if the legal court cases that the Oath Keepers are facing. I wonder if that's going to suck him in and get him into trouble. There's a weird mix here of okay and really, really bad. So it starts getting confusing to read on where the energy is, because sometimes something happening or the residual energy of something happening or something's going to happen, it's almost like that energy can almost like swirl around a person, but it's not theirs. Maybe they were connected in some way, but not, I don't know. Or he might be up to his neck in it, but it's hard to tell. Does that make sense? No, I think and there's bad stuff, but I don't know that Gosar. I don't know that Gosar is going to bear the brunt of it. So, Chris, let's face it, the GOP will not do anything about Gosar or do anything to Gosar. Very possible, unfortunately. 126:30. Will Texas reject Abbott's extreme policies? Will Texas voters, will Texas reject Abbott's extreme policies? Texas reject Abbott. Oh, Greg Abbott, isn't it? He's worried. He's causing a lot of legal worry, but he's got some worries. Combination of the two. Knight of Cups. Four of Wands. Strength card in the middle. Sun. And will I get tired of his extreme policies? That doesn't look like it. But it's absolutely, the extremism is absolutely, it's pushing the state more and more purple, more and more blue. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? You doing okay? So I don't know that Abbott's going to be out anytime soon, unfortunately. You sit in my lap. Oh, no kitty butt. What do you think? I've got another card to read. I've got another reading to do. Yes, I have another reading here. I'm going to do another reading. All right, 128:45. Go sit in my lap. All right, this is kind of a dark. I'll do 129. This is kind of a dark topic, but I think we need to look at it. Hello, sweetheart. All right. Okay. Hello, Crystal. What is is there a possibility of a U.S. civil war in our lifetimes? And since I know we are all different ages, just a reasonable 50 to 70 years, I think, would probably be considered lifetime. 90 at the outside, maybe something like that. So, what is the possibility of a civil war inside the U.S.? Page of Swords. Could be delusions of grandeur, could be blowing things out of proportion. Let's see what the cards say. King of Pentacles. Working. High Priestess. Two of Wands, Three of Swords. The only major arcana here is in the middle, and it can be secrets, but it can also be higher wisdom. This is the right extreme, extremism on the right, here and here, and getting that message out. But there's some legal things coming that are going to somehow lessen the message, lessen the palatability of Trump thinking. Crystal, I really hope I get to move to Florida before 2022 so I can vote against DeSantis. I got that close. I got that close to being able to vote against Michelle Bachmann. Missed it by that much. They just gerrymandered the district 2 years before. It was very. Jay Brumley, Autumn, you know what astrology say? Sun. Three of Swords. Knight of Cups. Strength. Queen of Pentacles. This is whatever legal stuff is coming out against the Republicans. This gives the Democrats strength to move forward, to be the knight protecting the realm. There's strength in the middle, and there's a quieting of the beasts, the wildness. Republicans still working away at trying to find ways to searching for scraps of power and trying to be awful about how they get it. No, it's like Republicans, and then here's Democrats, and then there's Republicans, and I'm not getting extremism. So I'm not getting a full civil war. Although the jokes about the future civil war on Twitter were hysterical. My dearest Annabelle, I write to you from the Starbucks. They are running dangerously low on flavored coffee. All right, that's going to do it for me for today. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this with me. I really appreciate it. And I will be back tomorrow. I am back here every single day of the year, rain or shine, holidays, weekends, weekdays, you name it, I'm here. And thank you. Thank you for everything. And in 2 hours, I'll be over on the Book Art Media channel as usual to do 4 25-minute writing sprints. So if you're a creative writer, you're always welcome. Come hang out in the chat. Get some time to be creative and express yourself, because you're just working on your own project. So, all right, hang in there, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you.